I'm so excited to be back. It's been such a long time since I've done a video. I know I keep saying that every time I've recorded a video, but I promise I'm back on it now. The reason I was gone for so long was for a change, not because I've been ill. It's been because I've been writing my book, I was finishing it all up, I was formatting it all, and it was a lot more stressful than anticipated considering because I had put myself on a date. So I know that for next time I'm going to do it slightly differently, but today is the day that my book's physical copies are arriving, and so there's going to be a video later this week of all about that. So anyway, I'll stop rambling about that irrelevant thing. And today in my video, the main thing it's going to be about is the name change. I have changed my Instagram, well, I'm in the process of changing my Instagram, my blog, my Facebook and my YouTube channel from Hobbling Handmades, oh, and my Pinterest, from Hobbling Handmades to The Little Dressmaker. There are a few reasons why I'm changing my name, and I thought I'd go through them with you. But first, I'd just like to say, if you've been following me as Hobbling Handmades, you will not have to re-follow me as The Little Dressmaker. Your follow will sort of be carried over, if that makes sense, so you won't have to worry about finding me again and doing all that. So if you've already subscribed to my YouTube channel before I changed my YouTube name and then after, I'll probably keep my YouTube name as Hobbling Handmades when I put this video up, and it will be changed for the next video. But yeah, if you've already been following me before I've changed my name, then you don't have to worry. But if you're not following me, please feel free to. All my social medias and things will be linked below, and Clothing Care Co is staying exactly the same. That's not different at all. So the reasons, oh, and also the second thing that I was going to say is that I am still disabled. I still have all the same health conditions, medical conditions. I still have lots of dislocations, I still have seizures. I'm sorry about the plane going over if you can hear that. I'm still all the same. I still use a wheelchair, I still use crutches, I still have bid days, I still have flares, and that will still play a part in how frequently I can post and record videos and things. So that hasn't changed, and I'm not changing my name because I'm better. I am not better, I just didn't like, it wasn't even the hobbling bit in the name that I didn't like. It was the handmaids. I'm not really sure why I don't like it so much. I just feel like it doesn't reflect me very well, which is why I wanted to change it in the first place. And I'd been unhappy with it for a little while, but I was worried that people wouldn't respond very well to me changing it and that it would just confuse everyone. But I put a poll on Instagram and over 80% of people said, yeah, change it, do what you want to do, make yourself happy, rather than just keeping it the same for the sake of everyone else. So that's what I've done. And I had two options. Option one was Jupiter Johnson, which is my middle name and my last name, and option two was The Little Dressmaker, which my mum suggested just kind of straight away. She must have been thinking about it for a while, but I really liked both of them, and I put it to the people, and it was actually a pretty even vote. But in the end, I preferred The Little Dressmaker. Even though at the start I preferred Jupiter Johnson, in the end I preferred The Little Dressmaker because it kind of says everything about me. Like, I'm short, I'm not even 5 foot, so I am a little dressmaker. Sorry, I left it too long between swallows there. I am a little dressmaker, I'm very short, so that works. And even though I'm not a professional dressmaker, I do make my own clothes more than when I set up Hobbling Handmades. I was kind of knitting little toys and things more for craft fairs and whatnot, but now I kind of just focus on dressmaking. So I'm really happy with my new name, and I promise it will not change again. And I'm sorry that I have had to change it, but I wasn't happy with my last name. So I hope you don't mind. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I will be leaving my email the same for a little while just because it's kind of linked to everything, so I might just leave that the same for a bit. But I've just changed my Instagram. I will probably change my Facebook and Pinterest this afternoon, and it might take me a little bit longer to do my blog and my YouTube, just so that everyone kind of gets used to it a bit more, because I don't really want people tagging my old and they're going to my old website, because that won't actually exist anymore, my old website. It should change straight over, but I'm with WordPress and it's a bit confusing, so I might have to talk to someone to make sure I do it right and I don't lose everything, because that would be awful. But yeah, I hope you understand my reasons. I hope you can support me, and I'm very grateful for your support. I've hit 5,000 followers on Instagram pretty recently. So next week I'll be doing my giveaway. And like I said, my books are arriving today. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, as Clothing Care Co, I have my second blog and website, which is Clothing Care Co, which is kind of more of a business than Hobbling Handmades, which is gone now, then The Little Dressmaker, which I just kind of use to document what I've been making and stuff. But Clothing Care Co is where I make and kind of sell things. So if you want to support me that way, that would be a great place to go. I've just finished writing the Little Book of Stain Removal. It has been on pre-order for about 4 months, and I'm so grateful to everyone who's pre-ordered, because it's self-published. It's meant that I've been able to fund the actual buying of the books. So they're arriving today, and I'm going to do a video later this week showing how I package them, what they look like, so that you kind of properly understand what it is and whether you want to buy it. And now that it's actually a book and it's here, you won't have to wait anymore, so I'll be sending them out as soon as I get orders now. But thank you so much again to anyone who's pre-ordered, and I'll be doing a giveaway soon, which will have some Great British Sewing Bee books. It will have the Little Book of Stain Removal. It will have loads of things as a thank you for all of your support over the past 2 years, because it's been 2 years now almost. So that's the name change stuff out of the way. I just thought I'd have a separate little catch up with you. I got some new glasses, even though they look exactly the same. They're a bit rounder and they're tortoiseshell. And I still have my old glasses. I'm just going to swap between them. But in a couple of weeks, I think it's 2 weeks now, just under 2 weeks, is the Sewing Weekender, and I'm going to do a talk there, and I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I was asked by Kate and Rachel from the Fold line to do a talk on the Sunday, I think it is, so I'm kind of deciding what to make for my talk. I have got 2 options. First, I'm going to make them both anyway, whether I wear them or not. This one is probably what I'm more likely to wear for my actual talk though. And it's one that I got with Rosa from Sewn. We both got the same fabric. It's lovely and drapey, and it's a very bright red with tiny little white polka dots. And even though the fabric is lighter than the fabric suggested for this pattern, I reckon it will be fine. I'm going to be making version D, this version, which pretty much looks like it is that fabric anyway. So I'd be really happy with that, because I think if it's really hot, then I can just wear this as it is. It's got really kind of culotte wide legs, so that will be easy to wear, nice and cool, and I'll just wear it without a top underneath. But if it is a bit cooler, I can just put a white top underneath and it will be fine. So that's my plan. Might change, I'm not sure. I always change my plans. But the other thing that I was thinking of making was, well, I'm definitely making it, and I'm going to definitely take it to the Sewing Weekender if I finish it in time, is going to be this Liberty Print dinosaur fabric. Is that the right way up? Yes, it is. Which I love so much. It was a really kind present from one of my friends who lives in Canada. She got it for my birthday, which was in April, so it's been a while, but I'm really glad that I waited before I jumped into making it, because the Sew Over It Libby shirt is perfect. It's exactly sort of the thing that I envisioned for this fabric. I might not have quite enough, so I went out and got this sort of complementing fabric, which I can use for the sleeve cuffs and maybe bits of the inside facing. As much of it will be this fabric as possible. I'm going to use every little bit, and I might do some self-covered buttons too. So yeah, I'm really excited. I really hope I can see a few of you, or a lot of you, hopefully as many people as are going to the Sewing Weekender. I'll see you there, because I am a sewing prefect as well. So I will be there both days, and I'll be doing my talk on Sunday. And I've got some little postcards which I've made, which will be going out with the orders of the Little Book of Stain Removal, but I also made them to summarise my talk, and it's my main points of clothing care and why we should care for our clothes. So yes, thank you so much again for all of your continued support, just for forever. I'm so grateful that you're all here, and I'm really looking forward to showing you my book. I'm so proud of myself for it being finished. I just hope that they turn up okay and they look alright, because I spent such a long time on it. And I can't wait to show you that and how it's all packaged and everything. I've got a friend who's a photographer coming round later this week to take some proper product photos to put on my website and my Instagram. And yeah, it's been so nice to be back in front of the camera, and I'm really pleased with my name change. I hope you like it too. And yeah, please message me if you have any problems. Everything will be linked below, and I'll see you soon. Bye!